This race is a race of superlatives and expletives.
No, man.
It is the biggest, the baddest, the most extreme, the most insane yacht race, or I would credibly argue, a race of almost any sport. Nobody else leaves for 3 months at a time, alone, to go into the Southern Ocean, to face isolation with incredibly complicated machines that they need to maintain and operate in situations where they're less than lucid. That's what the Vendée Globe represents to me. It is the ultimate pursuit of the highest level of everything. Sports, commercial, technical, management, knowledge of self, knowledge of sailing. It's the highest in everything.
So when he arrived this morning or this afternoon, I don't want to see bottles around, tools around. I don't want to see that anymore. Okay, now we are in Crazy Kiwi.
You're welcome.
Good luck.
It's 16 missed calls. I don't think I have found a very good balance between how I've been operating in the village and also looking after myself. I kind of feel like I've been a little bit run over by a truck, by a big one. Maybe I should have been a little bit more strategic about that in terms of my energy expenditure these last couple of days. But equally, it's such a unique experience to be here. I am honored by the fact that so many people have lined up for hours to come and see us, the village, the boats, the spectacle of the whole thing. I remember what it felt like to be outside of that and sort of trying to find a crack to look in through. And so one of my goals in participating in this race and in being in the circuit is to make it as accessible as I possibly can. It's how I operate with everything, as you know, full send all the time.
Do you even know what's happened today?
No idea. I have no recollection of what I did, what I said, who I saw. It's just a whirlwind. I'd like to think about the weather at some point. Yeah, relative to 2016, this whole thing, as wild and chaotic and draining as it has been, certainly, is day and night with how it was last time. We were literally gluing on the solar panels in the village. I signed a contract with a sponsor 48 hours, less than 48 hours before the start, and we were sticking on sponsor logos on the mainsail with the sail half up, sort of flapping in the breeze in the middle of the village. Basically, we created a spectacle. And so in contrast, everything is on cruise control. It's still been busy until the end. And I am delighted to discover my new boat because the team has been putting in long hours and have done an incredible job knocking things off the job list and really preparing the boat. Chef's kiss. Great job.
That's my best friend. It's all we've done during these few months.
Are you ready to give the boat away?
No, he will miss me.
Just in the raw technicality of sailing the boat, if you can do what I'm about to go do, you can do anything on a boat. And yet, sailing the boat itself is like this much out of the adventure of the Vendée, which is this much. It is so much more than just sailing the boat.
This is craziness! So many people here!
For me, sailing, particularly in the Southern Ocean, is quite an emotional experience because it feels so rare, so privileged to be down there, and it's wild and woolly and brutal and nasty, and also magical and exciting and beautiful. And nobody goes down there unless they've got a really good reason. We don't follow a trail, we make our own. Our passage is so temporary and transient and the sea has no memory of the fact that we've been there. I think it's our responsibility to go there with the lightest footprint possible. And so that for me is why I'm fully engaged in this zero emissions ambition. The only thing that I want to have in my wake when I'm down there is bubbles. What will be pulling me back home is the same thing that is already pulling at my heartstrings now. I have already said goodbye to my family a week ago now. I'm going to be really excited to go home and see my family and see my wife and my daughter and my son. Hopefully make it back across Biscay and back to the Stade d'Alone with the boat in one piece this time. That's my overarching goal. Yeah, I'm already excited about coming back and I haven't left it.
C'est quelle heure maintenant? On est déjà levé depuis longtemps, mais il est 7h45. L'équipe finit de partir au bateau là juste maintenant et on attend le patron.
Non mais c'est bien d'être en retard à l'événement plus important de...
Non, je suis pas en retard, j'ai ma planning.
Ça va?
Oui.
Si je m'impatiente. 9h13. Dans 6 minutes, on doit être en zone mixte pour faire toutes les interviews, les dernières interviews avant le départ. Et après, on descend la passerelle, Conrad descend la passerelle tout seul. Et puis il monte sur le bateau. Allez, on y va. 3 minutes.
Comment t'as le sourire? Bah oui.
Embrassant évidemment suisse-allemand.
This is what kids dream about. This is what I, as a young adult, dreamed about. I had the audacity to throw in my kind of life plan, as it was at that time, change everything, to change the language that I spoke, the people that I worked with, the everyday activity that I do, all in pursuit of this goal. And so for me, it's not just a question of the 8 years intervening between the last race and this one. It's almost a 20-year goal at this point.
Au moment
Ah bah c'est ça, il a failli tomber la patouille.
Il aurait pu, Conrad Colman, au moment de dire au revoir à Alan Roura. Voilà l'explication de l'entorse. Et regardez cette scène, ils sont hilars tous les deux. Mais quelle image!
I guess I deserve my nickname, the Crazy Kiwi. The opportunity to change everything. That's what the Vendée Globe represents to me.
Hugs all around. I need hugs.
Buenos días, capitán.
Merci. Tu me prêtes ton bateau?
We go.
Yeah, that's quite a remarkable experience. Having so many people come down here and see us off, it's energy that I'll take with me for all of my races around the world, and these memories, it's really precious. But what a contrast, you know! In just a few hours, I'll be here by myself, all alone. My shoulders are warmed up. My physiotherapist told me to warm up and get into it, so I think I did.
The quiet will be, hopefully, hearing the words départ, which means go, and then a few seconds later, bon départ, which means that nobody is over the line early. Then the silence is just everything drops away, and I finally get to do just the sailing part. And so, on the mountain of black forest cake that is the Vendée Globe, I finally get to do the cherry on top, which is just the sailing part. And for me, what I love about solo racing in particular, but ocean racing in general, is the purity of mission. That once you're out there, You can't do anything more. You're not going to improve the performance beyond the envelope that you've created. And so the goal is to exploit, to the best of your abilities, the package that you've created. And you're not going to have different sales, you're not going to have different sponsors, you're not going to have different food. Just go.
Non mais c'est assez simple. Quoi? Non, non, c'est tendu, il a calé, il a un bout dans la vis. On affale ce voile et ensuite on voile.
On a eu un petit souci à 4 minutes du départ, on a pris un bout dans l'hélice, une écoute de spi qui a été déroulée et qui est tombée dans l'eau. Et au moment de, on était embrayé, ça s'est pris dans l'hélice. Un coup de bol, ça a coupé le moteur.
Il faudrait que je puisse me garder tendu contre l'écoute pour le glace, s'il te plaît.
On a réussi à défaire le boot assez rapidement. Donc ça c'était cool, il a fallu sauter dans l'eau, alors ça nous a fait rater le départ et donc la procédure a fait que nous avons dû attendre 1 heure pour repartir.
Départ, Vendée Globe 2024.
Nous on s'est remis tout de suite à reprendre le bateau en main, on a remis le moteur, on est reparti vers la nouvelle ligne, le temps que Conrad se remette en état, on a fait ce qu'il fallait, il y a Diego et Hugo qui sont remontés à bord pour aider à ranger, remettre en place. Et on s'est préparé pour le nouveau départ qui était dans une pétole complète, donc ça a permis de faire un truc plutôt détendu.
Alors, c'est extrême le Vendée Globe ou pas? C'est extrême le Vendée Globe?
Super extrême. Life on the edge.
Et on a pris le nouveau départ. Oui, et c'est cool parce que derrière le vent est revenu par le nouveau départ, donc c'est un peu une escroquerie, mais on est ressorti devant tout le monde avec un départ 1 heure après. C'est étonnant, mais c'est ainsi, une petite chance dans l'histoire. C'est du vol, ça s'appelle. On a doublé tout le monde, on est reparti bien positionné, la ligne de redépart était très bien positionnée pour le vent qui revenait par le nord. Donc c'est un peu du vol, donc il est reparti devant tout le monde et quand on l'a quitté il était loin devant tout le monde, c'était incroyable à voir. Mais ça me line en tête de la flotte, on espère que ça dure le plus longtemps possible. Bon, les foilers devraient repasser devant mais c'est quand même assez chouette à voir et ça l'a remis lui en bonne confiance, en bonne condition pour la suite. Incroyable, incroyable.
This here is the proof that you never, ever, ever give up in the Vendée Globe. What turned to has now just turned to gold. It'll probably turn to again, but that's the whole game. Now I'm going to enjoy it, but not let it go to my head, because there are good days and bad days, but this one is amazing. So, here we go guys, this is the big adventure.